All right, Shalom, Shalom. Call Halaimla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal Quadash, as well as a double honors upon to the apostles and elders of GMS, Great Millstone, whom I've learned this truth under. This is just a quick hit through the spirit. Lord willing, it be edifying. Something to the sort of titled, America is that bloody city. Okay, and the premise of this title is you can't go shit's so fucked up out here in Babylon the Great America. You can't go a day or a few days without some type of tragedy, without some type of mass shooting, some type of deadly violent event. Okay, and it's so many happening, and the cadence of it is happening more and more and more and more. It's every other damn day. And here's just an example. This is on Reddit. On my Reddit page, I get a breaking news notification. 4 people were killed and 20 more injured in a shooting at a bar in South Carolina, sheriff says. And I got family in South Carolina, so I'm doing a little research, figuring out where it is. It says Beaufort, South Carolina. A mass shooting at a crowded bar on an idyllic South Carolina island has left 4 people dead and at least 20 injured, officials say. Okay, the shooting occurred early Sunday at Willie's Bar and Grill on St. Helena Island, officials say. A large crowd was at the scene when sheriff's deputies arrived and found several people suffering from gunshot wounds. And that's here in America, you know. So the beloved Ak Hebrew Israelite milk, Yakanan, he said, you know, don't be out and about with these people. And that's how I feel through the spirit. If I'm doing some type of shopping or whatever, I try to get it in and get it out. If I'm at Walmart, Target, wherever, I don't, you know, these Americans are on edge, and especially Esau, that his horns are being revealed, and Donald Trump got a lot of these devils stirred up in that true spirit of Cain. Okay, so it could go down anywhere, anytime. All right, and as I'm scrolling to the bottom of this to you know, just get further information on what happened, I see this article at the bottom. Mississippi school homecoming celebrations turn deadly as 8 people are killed in separate shootings. This that bloody city, man. It's you think you go into the bar with your family and friends, you know, to go watch some football or something, and end up catching a slug, end up getting shot, have the bar get shot up for no reason, and then you got a homecoming where it should be a spirit of mirth and celebration, and then 8 people are killed in separate shootings. It shows you the Lord is taking away the mirth, the happy fun time of that spirit here in America, and it's nothing but mourning. Okay, these are some evil days. Matter of fact, let me start with that. I got a couple screenshot. Let's start with that Ephesians, the 5th chapter. These are some real evil ass days, and you know, we got to keep our eyes spiritually and physically 360 degrees around us. Ephesians 5 verse 15 and 16. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. And these some real evil days, man. You can't go to the bar. You can't send your kids to school without having a, you know, in the back of your mind, worrying about getting shot, or someone going on a stabbing spree, or some ICE agents pulling up and locking you away. Okay, this is the collapse of America. Esau's empire is through, and it's gonna go out violently. That mirth is ceasing. Let's see. There's a couple scriptures on mirth. Okay. Believe it's this one. Yup. Isaiah the 24th chapter. Let's start at verse 7. Isaiah 24 verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the tabrets ceaseth, the joy of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with the song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion, America, meaning Babylon, okay, the Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, that's here, the United States of America. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. And that's what's inevitably coming to this place, desolation. But before that happens, we witnessing, this place just morally collapse, spiritually collapse, everything economically collapse, infrastructurally collapse. Okay, a lot of these people trusting in the shadow of Egypt. We can get that, I believe, what's that, Isaiah the 30th chapter. Yup, right here. Their hope in this place, trusting in the government and all their little government benefits, that's collapsing. Everyone's way of life, it's all going down the drain. This place is circling the drain. And one of the many ways you can see is just the senseless levels of violence. Okay, but that's Esau Edom. His kingdom was built off bloodshed in the destruction of the Israelites, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics, so-called blacks. Okay, and that's how it's finna go out. And we see the telltale signs of that. Every day is some type of mass death event that goes on in this place. This is that bloody city. Okay, Matthew 24 verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's Yahweh Shai speaking in red. And we're seeing that, man. The mothers putting their children to death, all types of grandchildren putting their grandparents to death. Just, the stories that Akim be going in on are just crazy. And it is not just, every once in a blue. It's every damn day. It's every week. Some type of mass shooting, some shootout, some family, family turn enemies, and it's wickedness. Wickedness is at an all-time high. Okay, 2 Timothy 3 at the top. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. Okay, and these people, let's highlight this right here, are fierce. Okay, they just ruthless of them. Okay, but that's that spirit of Esau Edom. All right, and we're seeing his all the signs of his kingdom come to a bitter end. And this is that bloody city right here. Let's get these three. Two of them in Ezekiel the 24th chapter, and then the last in Nahum the 3rd chapter. Ezekiel 24 verse 6. Wherefore thus said the Lord Yahweh, woe, meaning destruction, woe to the bloody city, to the pot whose scum is therein, and whose scum is not gone out of it. Bring it out piece by piece. Let no lot fall upon it. And skip down to verse 29. Therefore thus said the Lord Yahweh, woe to the bloody city. I will even make the pile for fire great. Okay, and we know America, I just watched the elder Gabar Yahweh to GMS Hawaii, do a video on Trump saying World War III ain't never gonna happen. Well, he's full of it. He don't want it to happen because he knows that's his ass, that's his end. And America is prophesied to go out in World War III by thermonuclear destruction. Okay, you can see that in the movie Terminator 2 with Sarah Connor standing by the fence overlooking downtown Los Angeles, and them nukes hit it up. Okay, and she got melted away. That is the inevitable future of Babylon the Great America. The Lord is going to make a not eternal, what's the word, an infinite example of this place for when you want to rule your nation in wickedness, as well as when you want to slaughter the children of Israel, when you want to build a kingdom of complete bloodshed and death. This is going to be made an example, okay, for eternity. Nahum 3 verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Okay, and let's get another one. When you establish your city by way of blood, which America clearly was. Habakkuk 2 verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity. And that's America, man. And it was built off blood, and we witness it go out more and more bloodier and bloodier every day that goes by. And let's close off on this, because people under the rulership of Esau Edom have completely lost their damn minds. That's why the Lord finna send plagues. Okay, let's close off on this. 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, start at 5 and 6. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay, and we know this is Esau Edom's world. Okay, Job 9 verse 24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, and this is as well as 2nd Ezra 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And all these stories, people losing their damn mind, clapping their own family members, and you know, going on mass stabbings. You just trying to get some groceries at Walmart, and 20 people get stabbed. This is another more and more clear is obvious signs that Esau's world and these heathen nations in rulership is coming to an end, and we're on the verge of entering a world of righteousness. That's what we're seeking for. Matter of fact, I believe that's in 2nd Peter. I'll get that, because we don't want to be here, man, where you got to worry, look over your shoulder left and right, for you might get robbed, you might get shot out here. This is a very bloody, awful existence, okay, where you got to work a job 30 damn days a week and still inevitably, ironically still be broke. We tired of this place, man. This is 2nd Peter 3 verse 13. This is what we're looking for. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Okay, and we're clearly seeing wickedness at its peak. Can't go to a bar without 20 people getting shot. Here you got a homecoming with classmates, and 8 people in separate shootings get shot. And this is an everyday damn basis. Shows you this is that bloody ass city that the Lord was talking about, and we're witnessing its downfall and collapse, and we celebrate it. F this place. I hope this was edifying. Shalom, DTA, Abad Babal.